Good morning, I am Enson Samuel Gallo Carvajal, and today I am going to talk to you about the situation between Russia and Ukraine. US President Donald Trump recently halted half-future military and shipments to Ukraine after a halted meeting with his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky in the Oval Office. Last week exacerbated a change in US-Ukrainian relations. Western allies anticipate that Ukraine could maintain its current pace of fighting for several weeks before the sensations of US assets behind to impact operations, with the pause likely to remain in play until Trump is satisfied with what he considers Zelensky's commitment to peace talks. CNN analyzes what exactly has been included in the US military aid sent so far, how much has been sent, and how a prolonged interruption could begin to affect Ukraine's war efforts. The US is the largest single donor to the war-torn nation, sending at least $123 billion in total aid to Ukraine. Single Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022. Military aid accorded for 69 billion of that amount, or 56% of the US total, according to data from the Kiel Institute for the World Economy, a German think tank that closely tracks for war aid to Ukraine. Ukraine has expanded its domestic production of military hardware, including the manufacture of drones and armored ammunition. This week, Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal stated that it now produces more than 30% of the equipment and ammunition needed to defend itself. Zelensky has stated that military supplies from the United States cover about 40% of its defense needs, and that other allies, mostly European, cover the remaining 30%. Europe has backed Ukraine in recent days, pledging to strengthen its support for Kyiv as US foreign policy shifts away from Ukraine. On Thursday, the EU announced a plan that will allow member states to borrow 158 billion to increase defense spending and supplies arms to Ukraine. Specific equipment sent by the US to Ukraine includes air defense systems, drones, rocket launchers, radars, tanks, and armor-piercing weapons. The United States has been supplying Ukraine with military equipment under President Production Authority since August 2021 in the response to Russia preparing to launch its full-scale invasion. The mechanism allows the president to drone equipment for Ukraine directly from US stockpiles. The United States has used this method 55 times to provide military assistance to Ukraine worth about 32 billion according to a State Department report. Stopping the flow of this aid could he disavows for Ukraine with one Ukrainian official warning that the country could run out of vital artillery skills be made or fan. Ukraine had already laid out formations for that be forming several initiatives. For example, several European states formed munitions depths, drone initiatives, and air defense initiatives. And I think this is the time to expand them, he said. Russia fires missiles at Ukraine. Russia fired nearly 70 missiles, including cruise and ballistic missiles, and deployed nearly 200 drones in its nighttime attack on Ukraine. According to President Volodymyr Zelensky, when retired, its called for a one-month partial ceasefire as a first step toward lasting peace.